Okay, like you can see my desk, which is great. Just got back from swimming not too long ago and haven't had a chance to go deal with swimming hair and stuff. I really just threw my wet hair in a ponytail and I haven't even combed it out yet, but I wanted to get on with you guys. And I was hoping my package would be here, but it is not as of yet, so we're going to have to do the unboxing either later today or tomorrow. I wanted to show you though, I did some more work on the scrapbook page, that layout that I've done with you guys the last couple of days. So this is the one half that is now finished. If you can tell from yesterday, I did go back and redo my re-inkers and my ribbon because I didn't like the artsy try and match the paper version that I did. So I just went back and did some shading just around like some of the details and added and then left the rest white. So here's my title. I don't think I had that cut out, and I did do the stamping with the artisan textures around with the colors of the paper too. So this is one page. I haven't gone and added the glue, fine tip glue onto the sequins yet. I'll do that later. One half of the layout, and then the other layout I haven't glued down yet, and I still need to do my stamping on. So hopefully that'll be done by tomorrow, and I can show that to you tomorrow also. If you have any questions about anything, drop me a message below. Let me know. And today, this morning, I have hopefully what will be a quick card planned for you guys. And we will go from there. So hang on one second. Let me move this out of the way. So since I've started doing Facebook Lives, I've realized the need to really rearrange how I have things laid out in my craft room so that I have room to move things off camera and put them on the shelf instead of dropping them on the floor. So I'm in the process of doing that so I can keep things a little tidier around here. But until that point, to do that. Okay, so I wanted to use, I haven't played with this stamp set yet. This is stamp set called Capture the Good, which is new in this annual catalog. I did get it mainly for memory keeping, but I thought it would be fun to make a card with it as well, so I think that's what we'll do today. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be pretty quick. So I'm going to start by cutting my card mat. So I'm just going to do 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, for my mat. My trimmer. Alright, let me grab some grid paper. And let's get, so we're going to start with our Versamark. Actually, you know what, let's just do cherry cobbler and cherry cobbler. You can see, I haven't used this block in a long time. And I guess the last time I used it for watercoloring. So you can still see that. That was before I had my glass mat, I guess. So we're going to use this side. Whoops. So if you don't have the same color ink as the paper that you're using, you can use Versamark to get like a tone on tone. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my cherry cobbler ink pad though, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm just going to do some background stamping with this dude. I haven't really decided how I'm going to probably just like that. We'll do them upside down. That's why I needed my pad though, because I wanted to Alrighty, so there we have our background. So I just wanted some tone on tone. Oh, you can see that. It's a little dark. Okay, and then what I want to do is, where's my memento? There we go. We're going to do a little bit of fussy cutting here. Grab my white paper. No. Scrap. Okay, just stamp this off. Also have my stamp cleaning pad. Just rub that on it. Alright, scissors. Okay, let's cut this out. Paper snips. I should check the announcements and see if there's anything new happening that I can tell you about while I cut this stuff out. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yes, I need to make sure not forget that. On-stage registration is coming up. So if you are not, if you are a demonstrator, Stampin' Up! Every 6 months puts together, I guess, like a conference. It's called On-Stage. And if you're a demonstrator, you get to go. You pay like a really reasonable fee to go, and you get like a full swag bag and a whole bunch of free stuff and prize patrols and giveaways, and it's fantastic, and you learn lots of new skills and techniques and make friends and just have a wonderful day. Or if you go to the live one, which they do in different locations every 6 months, it's actually a three-day event, which I have not been able to get to as of yet, just having young kids. I really wanted to go to the last one in Orlando. This one coming up in November is in Germany, but they have locals, which are the one-day events, and the ones in November in Toronto and in Edmonton. So if you're a demonstrator, you get to sign up and you get to go. They tend to sell out pretty quickly, so I try and get on to register right away if I can. So I'm really looking forward to the one in Toronto in November. You get early release. You get to see the catalog earlier than anybody else. You get to order a product from the catalog earlier than anybody else. It's a pretty sweet deal. Okay, so we fussy cut out our camera. I'm probably going to stick this on here somewhere. I haven't decided where yet. Okay, and then I had my black cardstock here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I want to stamp this lovely little fun thing right here. It's so cute, this little heart. Now, I wonder if I have a punch that will punch this out. Cherry cobbler. Thank you. So you could leave this camera white, or you could color it in, shade it in if you wanted to, and leave it white. I'm going to try fussy cutting this. Circles are the one thing I have a hard time fussy cutting sometimes, but I'm going to give it a go, and if I mess up, I will see if I have a punch. Just handy to have a punch to use to cut things out. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so if you are looking to get a starter kit, do it. Even if you're only going to do this for a hobby, grab it, and then you can come on stage and meet lots of people and have fun. Okay. They also feed you really well. It's great. Okay. Oh, and people do swaps, which is really cool. It's just a fun crafting day all around. No stress crafting day. Oh, we do make and takes. Did I mention that part? You do crafts too. With new product, which is fun. Alright, so let's stick that in the middle. Maybe I'll pop that up. Should I shade it in? Maybe we have Cherry Cobbler or Mary Merlot. What do I have here? Fantastic. Alright, let's shade this up with our blends. You know what? I don't know that I need. I'm going to do that on the outside. Leave it with the light and then come back in. Easier to do if I did it before I cut it up, but that's okay. Use my color lifter and just lighten it up a little bit here. Trim this down a tiny bit more. Yes, I have registration is next week. And I need to not forget to do that. Okay. Cool. Alright, and then let's do smile. I'm going to heat emboss this, I think, in white. Some of my white's a little juicy. We'll see how this goes. I didn't. I should have used my embossing buddy, but I was quick enough. Get this on there quickly. Okay. Stuff out of the way. Any other news that I need to tell you about? Let's see. I'm cleaning up and letting that sit for a minute. Oh, the paper pumpkin kit looks really cool. The Halloween one that's coming out. You have to order it by the 10th of September. But it looks quite fun. It's like a skeleton-y treat box theme, I think. I know it's treat boxes, it's not cards. It's Bon Appetit, so I think they're like food-safe treat boxes, maybe with some sort of skeleton theme. I'm very tempted to splurge on those. So you can always get more than one, right, if you want to do like treat boxes for a whole bunch of people. Okay, I'm just trying to get the paper out so I can dump this after. Alright, let's shake this off. Let's good. Alright. Oh, you know what? I put my heat tool away when I was cleaning. Let's wrap that back. So, tips for, embossing in white. If you have a chalk marker, you can go over it after and just, if you're missing some spots, color it in. I accidentally left the lid off mine and dried it out, so I need to order a new one. So, I'm just using my white watercolor pencil here to try and fill in some of just the spots that I can't emboss. So, alright, there we go. That's good enough. I didn't melt the bottom one, I only did the top one. And I'm going to fussy cut this out. Again, when you're fussing cutting, it helps to move the paper and not just your scissors. You get smoother edges that way. And I will try and get back on later today. To unbox once I have it here. We'll see how the day goes. I can sneak away from the kids for a little while to do that for you. Update on the dollhouse. I spent some time yesterday working on the flooring. So I got 2 kitchen floors tiled. My trimmer came in handy for that. And some hardwood done. Just changing the scale on some hardwood paper that I found at Michael's. I love Stampin' Up's hardwood paper, but I don't have enough of it. The square footage on this house is pretty big, so I had to go get something that I could buy a whole bunch of one pattern. But I am going to use some of our paper for some wallpaper in the house. Don't need quite so much of I'm really excited because I also took the whole thing apart yesterday, so I have all the pieces and priming them and doing all that. And then got some paint today, so I can start painting and getting it assembled probably from the ground up. I'm quite looking forward to seeing how this house turns out. Hopefully I get it back together and, you know, it all works out. I just have to figure out what toys and furniture to get for them to put in it. Or maybe I'll just keep it for myself. I really like the Calico Critters stuff, but I think they're too small for the dollhouse that we have. Maybe I can make it work, we'll see. I'd really like to make it work. Okay, so there we have our smile. Card. I want to put this camera to center it. Smile there. On the center. Place the side down here. But no one's watching. I'd ask what you guys thought. I'm going to stick it here. Okay. I know I want to pop this up on dimensional, so let's do that. My Wicked Stella. I'd also use my blue pen. I just don't want to wait for it to dry, so I'm gonna do this. I don't have epoxy hearts. Do I have them? Just something. The droplets, which would be cool. I'm just going to see if I have hearts. I don't know. Oh, I do. This. Okay, now I don't know that these are actually in the catalog, but I have them, and I was like, ooh, that would go really nicely right here. So I may be using retired product, guys. You may not be able to buy these hearts anymore. I don't know, but I love that. Fine. Okay. Alright, so now let's do... So I'll pop this up on dimensionals too. Like I said, I like to use lots of them. Okay. And then I just need to cut my card base. Just in the center? Let's do it in the center because I like the, maybe just slightly to the top. There we go, it's centered horizontally. Do that straight. Then we can stick our smile on here. So how do I want to do it? Stick it down here. There's so many options. Like it just off and down, like right there. I can stick it down here. Those are my two favorite spots, there or here. Okay, I'm going to stick it here for the sake of time. I'm just going to glue it without the S attached. We're going to have our card base there, so I can leave it a little hanging off a little bit. There we go. That's a fun card. I should do that in other colors. I really like this. Okay. Alrighty, and then we have our card base. I'm just going to cut it off on my other trimmer. I like it better for cutting the thick cardstock. What is that? Alright, so here is my... Where did I cut the... Oh, shoot, I messed up. Okay. I cut it at 4.5 and not 4 1/4. So why is this too big? There we go. Alright. Fold it. Then if you wanted to, you could also do a mat of black around it. Do this quickly. Do a little mat of black, so obviously this isn't it, but you can see just sneak some black in around it too, which will just give it that extra little oomph. So your black mat would be 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 if you want to go ahead and do that. I'm just looking to see if I have some handy here. Okay, here, hold on. I can't remember. 4 1/8. Sorry, not 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, because you do 5 3/8. There we go. There we go. That really just makes it pop a little bit more, I think, but just have that little bit of black picking out. And there's your card. Just go ahead and glue that down. And you're done. Fun. Alright, thanks for watching the replay. If you're watching this, go ahead. If you have questions, you leave me questions. Let me know what you think. If you don't have a demonstrator and need one, I would love to be yours. Feel free to get into contact with me. And all the supplies I use for this card can be purchased off my site in the shop. If you're watching this on Facebook, the link is in the sidebar. And if you're watching this on YouTube, the link will be in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later this afternoon for an unboxing. Bye!